What's going on, everybody? It's Big T with GreenWallSt.com, back with another trading video here today, and we're going to be talking about something real exciting today. We're going to be talking about books. Everybody likes a good book, man. Love books. But people really do ask me a lot, what are the best books on trading and the best reading material whenever you're just getting started? And I got 4 books today. They were the first 4 that I read whenever I started trading back in 2013, 2014. And I think they helped a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, experience is going to be your best teacher. Like, until you're really in the trenches doing it every day, I don't think you're gonna, learn as much just from reading about it. But at the same time, again, there's a lot of good insights and lessons and things that you can take from other traders and investors and kind of apply it to your own strategy once you get started. So without further ado, this is my list of top reading material, best books to read when you're starting out your trading career. Number 1, this one might be a surprise, but The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, first published in 1949. Benjamin Graham, the mentor of Warren Buffett. So he really knew what he was talking about. Now, this isn't so much a book on trading. This is a book more on value investing and a buy and hold approach to markets, being able to find undervalued companies to invest in for the longer term. And you may say, how is that going to help me be a swing trader or a day trader? The answer is it's not, but you should really understand all the different aspects of the market and different people's approaches to the market. And look, I tell people all the time, I think especially if you're younger or old, regardless, like the core of your investment portfolio should be in something longer term, so you can take advantage of compounding interest. I think you'd be dumb not to do that, but you can use active trading, swing trading, day trading, as a way to supplement that income and generate additional alpha on top of that. So I think The Intelligent Investor, although it's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty boring read in comparison to the others. It's important, and I think there are a lot of foundational concepts in there that is, good to know by anyone's standards. If it's good enough for Warren Buffett, it's good enough for me. Second on my list, this is probably the most popular trading book of all time, maybe. It's Reminiscences of a Stock Operator, which essentially is a look into the life of Jesse Livermore, who was one of the most famous and successful, active traders in the history of the market. Made and lost multiple fortunes, over $100 million, and we're talking about like the early 1900s. So a lot of money back then. But again, made and lost. There's tons of great lessons. It follows him like from the time he was a kid and trading in bucket shops, which is essentially, betting on which way the stock is going to move without actually owning shares, and getting kicked out of the bucket shops because he was too good. And, it goes through just a ton of different insights and lessons and great quotes and things that really do still apply to today's markets. I go back, I've probably read that book 4 or 5 times now. I read it probably once a year. Just kind of as a refresher, because again, it really does apply to today's markets and things that speculators saw back then. Same things happen today in 2020. So definitely, probably the top book I would recommend is Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. Check it out. And my last 2 are not the same book, but it's 2 different versions of the same concept. They're the Market Wizards books by Jack Schwager. There's a first edition and a second edition. I would recommend both of those. It's essentially just a collection of interviews from some of the world's most successful traders. And again, you're not going to be able to just go on and you just copy exactly what they do and see success with it. But, if you got 10 or 12 guys who are all successful at something and they're all saying the same thing, there's probably, you can put some weight into that. So, you can go through and take tidbits of each person's insights and strategies and kind of, build it into your own trading process. So those are my top 4. I'm going to keep this video nice and short and sweet. Nice and sweet. It was sweet. Intelligent Investor, Reminiscences of a Stock Operator, and both of the Market Wizards books. I think that will get you off to a great start. Like I said, those were the first 4 books that I started reading when I started, and they were great. I feel like they set me off on a really on a really good path. So I will put links in the description below to those books, whether it's Amazon or I don't know, PDF versions, something. I'll put some links in the description. So check that out. Thank you guys so much for showing love on the Green Wall Street videos and Green Wall Street in general. The trading room has been growing exponentially here recently, so it's good to see that everybody's taking an interest and everybody's taking it seriously. Because at the end of the day, trading, you should treat it like a business. So it's good to see. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, everybody, and I will catch you right back here next time. Peace out.